A Canberra-based charity matching Australian and African schools is set to expand to Asia. Global School Partners works to alleviate child poverty through education and health. More than 20 Australian schools are currently involved in fundraising for the charity, and the majority of the students are from Canberra.
Getting kids to school and keeping them there is the focus of Simon and Jann Carroll's work. The pharmacist and teacher grew up in Africa under apartheid.
It's about helping children whose governments don't help, and giving that opportunity to those students.
Having an education creates an opportunity for children. And we'd seen firsthand the children who had been denied educations in previous regimes in Africa, and just how it really condemned them or put them in a box of poverty for the rest of their lives.
The Canberra couple created charity Global School Partners 9 years ago to unlock opportunities through education.
In sub-Saharan Africa, for example, there are 11 million children who don't finish primary school. And we know that if they don't finish primary school, certainly in the countries that we worked in, they have got virtually no chance of a job.
We've been selling cupcakes.
This Canberra school is among 26 Australia-wide to be matched with a Kenyan school.
Fundraise for a water tank.
Wonderful creative idea. The model is basically enabling students in Australia to partner with schools in Kenya to ensure that they have the same opportunities that we do to access education.
We're trying to get people to get probably a better night's sleep so they don't get sick and their attendance doesn't go lower. We need them to keep them at school so they can get a good education, have a good life ahead of them.
I've learnt that we can't take anything for granted and that we always have to respect others and be open-minded to their situations.
Over the past 2 years, these 12-year-olds have raised more than $5,000 for their partner school in Kenya. All Australian funding goes direct to projects designed by African school partners, like constructing new classrooms, desks, water tanks, toilets, kitchens, dormitories and beds.
I feel very lucky to be living in Australia, and especially to go to a great school that supplies us with everything we really need for our education. And it really gives me a purpose to get out of bed every morning, to go to school and know that I'm actually helping people that aren't as fortunate as I am here.
Our big, hairy, ambitious goal would be to get every school in Australia partnered with a school in a developing country or an emerging country. So that's the impact.
Simon and Jann Carroll continue to work full-time in their respective careers. They're expanding the charity's reach into Asia with the hope of forging new, enduring relationships between schools in Vietnam and Australia later this year. Adrienne Francis, ABC News, Canberra.